Hello, I'm General Waffles of the Breakfast Brigade. This is a Heroes Ranked match. Currently, this match is being brought to you in the placement matches. The rank system was just reset to an extent, and I'm still doing my 20 placement matches. But before this, I was a rank 1. So here we are at my second most hated map in the game. Used to be one of my favorite maps because it was cool. It was cool when I was new, but now I hate it because so Snowbally and Sylvanas exists and Leoric exists.
I serve.
But here, I typically go for warriors, specifically Johanna. I try to vary it up, but the team needed a warrior, and Johanna is probably my most played character, so I chose her. Enemy team does have Leoric, who is the perfect counter to Johanna. And they got Sylvanas, the two most overpowered characters on this particular map. Sylvanas just destroys game balance for this map, and Leoric destroys game balance for Infernal Shrines. I talked about that in a previous video. Here we got Kel'Thas. Our team's pretty solid. We got a lot of damage coming from our back line. And I'm the only real front line. We got Murky running around, but it's going to be up to me to make sure that Kel'Thas and Gem Rainer are protected, which is going to be hard. And especially with that Zeratul. Zeratul's the only problem I have with this team. Other than that, pretty good. Anyway, I will be back. Whee! Hello, I've returned thanks to moving magic, as it were.
Ready for combat, heroes.
Here I am taking the only talent that you should ever take on this map with this character. Knight takes pawn. Stuns minions and mercenaries for 5 seconds on your W. You're condemned. And as I say in the chat, they do have the anti-bug. Sylvanas and Leoric, I hate so much. Like, I thought I hated Sylvanas because of what her passive does to the game. And what it does to maps like this.
3, 2,
but Leoric, he's like Sylvanas that just doesn't stop. He's always there, and all he has to do is walk up to a lane and just push a Q. He's so good at this map. If you play this map and you're okay to good at Leoric, pick him. He's that good. Yeah, they're already doing the early impression. And Leoric's Drain Hope ability really messes with people like Johanna because they have a lot of health. Warriors in general are countered by Leoric. That's what he does. It's just kind of unfortunate that he does a whole lot of other things really well. Like, Johanna's really good at not dying and attritioning people down, but she's not. And she's good at pushing. She is good at that. She's not really good at anything else. She's like okay. Jack of all trades, master of none, if you will. I like it. In the early game, the goal is simple. Stop the aggression pushes from Leoric and Sylvanas. We're outnumbered here. We really needed 4 people. I mean, 3 of us aren't cutting it. Sylvanas is putting in some damage. It's not meaningful yet, but it will be. I mean, we don't have a mule till level 7. I don't think Marble goes with mule. Yeah. If you're on this map, pick a mule. It's like cheating. If you get ahead and you have someone with a mule on your team, Zeratul comes in and kills both of us and then dies. Which is good for his team, because now they can just push down our wall. But if you get a mule on this team, you get ahead in the match, it's like an it's like cheating. Sylvanas goes down. Yep, Sylvanas goes down right before the mine spawns. So that's really good. However, short death timer, since we will be back by the time things start happening. I just make sure that lane pushes in the right direction. And now I'm going up here to contest Leoric. And this is like the perfect example of why Leoric's giant asshole. And I talked about expressly why Leoric's a giant asshole. And my video talking about bans, comebacks, and toxic gameplay elements.
Of course.
That's a video for another time, and it's already made. Go check it out. Anyway, just trying to split up and take as much as I can, many skulls as I can, and get out when the getting's good. Here, Jim Raynor, his passive healing is so strong, but eventually it wears out and he oversells. Valkyrian running the wrong direction ends up getting taken out, and now I'm just kind of here to push back the lane. There's not really anything I can do. I can't go and contest boss by myself. That's not how that works. Johanna does a lot of damage, and she has a lot of health, but not until level 13. 13 is when you get most of your damage from Burning Rage, because most of your damage just comes from being alive. So here, because they got that, we go for the big power play, taking their merch, and this does two things. One, it pushes into their structures. That's good. But that's not the important part. The important part is that they can't take those to defend against our golem, even though our golem is weak. It's day and night difference on how much those mercenaries actually affect things. Not to mention, we just took down 2 people. Sylvanas will be back by the time. Oh, they'll both be back by the time that the golems do anything important.
Yes.
But having them dead is still gives us experience.
Is complete.
Raises morale. That's important. Now we gotta pick these up. You want to make sure you get these right before they go through the gate or right after they go through the gate. Because basically when they're around the gate, and then they will stand behind the gate and throw rocks at the golem. This kills the golem very, very quickly. This is what you need. Here we're just kind of getting picked apart. Sylvanas is squeezing the structure, so this golem is pushing way more than it should. And I'm just trying to keep Sylvanas away from shooting our structures. I don't even care about the golem in this particular scenario. Not yet. I'm more worried about Sylvanas. I said it. It's true. Here the golem can't stun me, so I just stun. Getting sort of meaningful damage I can try to put in. I go down, but we gave it our best. Our golem's still pushing on their structures, but it's not going to get nearly as far. We can't stop them from shooting. So annoying. I've actually played a game this map where the enemy team had a Sylvanas and they had like, what was it, a 30 skull golem or something, a 20 skull golem for the first golem, and they ended up pushing down a keep because we didn't contest Sylvanas. Yeah, that's how bad she is to deal with. Anytime that Sylvanas is on this map, deal with her. That's your one and only priority once a golem spawn. And I comment here. Sylvanas isn't really a toxic character, but on this map, he kind of is. There's not really anything you can do to mitigate that either, aside from adding bans, maybe. But again, that's another video.
Over here.
There we're playing from behind, just trying to get that level 10. They got a fort down, and that was a significant XP advantage. And we just kind of need to catch up with minions. There's Zeratul trying to take this. I just pick him off. Like, his time is more valuable than mine, surprisingly. So I don't mind just like harassing him away from this. Here they just kind of push him because Sylvanas destroys the structures, and Leoric doesn't fear death. So they just kind of clearly keeping everybody full, and there's nothing that we can really do right now. I mean, there's only 2 people that can actually stop that, and one of which is me. I can't really stop it. I just need to keep backing up because I have almost no health. And I'll just get a moon low. Level 10 hits, and I'll pick up that Shield of Justice, the Blessed Shield, what have you. Now this will let me disrupt everything all the time. No one should be able to channel when I'm around. As long as I don't
Double
waste.
kill.
Killed Leoric, but Leoric doesn't matter. Killed Lily as well. Leoric's just going to continually be annoying and giving the enemy all the information of what we're doing, where we are, and what we've used. Oh yeah, he's right back. Yeah, that's fun. Right where we are. Yeah, Vala trying to do that. I have a shield on her, and she's going nowhere. That's just the reality of her situation. I mean,
Yes.
she should have known that wherever I am, I must also kill. Rainer commenting about how stupid the passive is. Yeah. It's Uther's and Diablo's passive, like, smashed together, and then better than both. Zeratul just in the wrong spot at the wrong time gets all the crowd control, but I don't have crowd control for Lily. I get rooted by the Golem, and now Leoric, the one person that I feel in this world, is on top of me, and I just have to keep running. The Law of Hope says that I need to keep living as well as not living, so I will do such that. Sylvanas! Oh, she was not prepared. Killing Leoric isn't even that gratifying because he just comes back. But killing Sylvanas is always gratifying. Murky does die to the ult of Vala the Straight, but she goes down. So they lost 2 real members, and Vala will not be back by the time the Golem spawns. We got the bigger Golem, but because Sylvanas is an ever constant presence in this game, even though she's dead currently, we still have to defend this, or else we'll fall too far behind. Now here, we may have actually been able to push and get a lot more ground, but it's not really worth risking a keep over, and we would have lost it. Oh, we wouldn't have lost it. Statistically, it would have gotten about halfway down if no other enemy showed up. That's still not good. Now they're all grouped in killing our Golem, and it's not going to accomplish too much, but it'll accomplish enough. It'll accomplish enough to put us even. Oh, as even as we're going to get, it's going to hit a gate. So we just walk in and take this real quick since we have a lot of enemies, especially a lot of minion-based enemies. Here I just get on top of Sylvanas, and the auto grab blocks her down. She ain't going nowhere. Rest in peace, Sylvanas. Alright, I can't stop the Lily, so she can just keep giving out all the alcohol to everyone. And then after she's dead, she's cut off. Like, Shen's an alcoholic, but I think that it's Lily. And she's the one constantly giving alcohol at random, calling it health potions or whatever. It's confusing to a pain. Leoric can't really stop us. Murky's pushing top like a good Murky, and we're just barreling down here. We got the mercenary camp with us, like 2.5-ish waves of minions, and they're all stunned, and now they're all dead. Thanks to a lot of jobs. That was just them being good at their job. I'm not going to discredit any of that. However, we did stay too long, and I used my ult to kind of disengage, but, well, bad things happen. I missed my passive just barely, and Vala gets away, everyone gets away, and we all die right before mine spawn, because that's the best time to die. Well, things are bad now.
Choose a talent.
We still have a level advantage. I pick up Holy Renewal. You can actually cleanse Shrink. That's a thing. I don't think it unshrinks, but it does take away the negative effects. Cleanse will cleanse anything except for Zeratul's ultimate. You might as well consider that a mod. Here, since they all went to the mine, Murky decided to push, and now we're way more than even on the golem push, but they are going to get a substantially larger golem than us.
Of course.
Problem. This could be their victory golem. Could be.
Yes.
Murky doing everything in his power just to give us, just to break even on this deal, really. Now we go up here. Someone went back to deal with Murky, and Sylvanas is up there to deal with the push. Jim Raynor coming in, put down some damage. If we can get a lot of kills here, it won't matter if they have a huge golem. I stopped the alcohol dispersal immediately. I know I'm standing with Leoric, but it doesn't. I need a kill. Leoric tries to scurry away, but there is no hope. And now we all have to go back and defend this giant 97 skull golem. But this is where I consider maybe we should have been pushing. I actually wonder if we could have won right here, right now, if we were pushing. But it's too late, as I said. So we're all here in groups of 6s. So Sylvanas is the only one defending that 3 skull rolls. 3 skulls isn't going to do much. Murky's there, putting in some effort to do whatever he can. I get stunned because I'm distracted by the Murky. And I'm just blowing everything I possibly can to bring this down fast. I even pop my passive just to survive and keep burning it. Leoric. Yeah. Now here's where if we had a mule, we would just end up being in a really good position to get a full health keep. But we don't. It's unfortunate. I considered telling him about it, but things were happening, and there I missed my shield, and then I go in and stop the lethal. Yeah, that was kind of like, I wasn't expecting Murky to get a crab right there. Yeah. That's about the nicest way I can say that. Like, it is just really good grab control. Legally doesn't have her ultimate, so I don't have to worry about it, and I just walk up and take him honest. The only ultimate I gotta worry about is them, but I can't deal with it because I don't have any crowd control available. And now, well, they're kind of screwed because they're between me and Murky. And now I just need to walk away, at least get into the safety bubble, and the healing from Malfurion and the healing from all of my abilities, my Holy Renewal, my Laws of Hope, sustained me through that fight, and we ended up taking them all down. That was a weirdly important team fight. Like, Murky was working as like a tank for a little while. And then I just kind of came in to help clean up and help control the rest of them, and keep them where I wanted them to be kept. Zeratul is the only one that isn't dead currently. And, well, wrong place, wrong time. This is not a good neighborhood. Leoric's just going to ghost walk away, and I'll come in to contribute everything. I can't do that. So now we took their mercs, and the best thing for us to do is push, or get skulls, and Kel'Thas. Well, Kel'Thas didn't make the best play decision. There, she used a very unused ability on Sylvanas. There's an ability that will actually give you unstoppable for a short period of time. That's what she used to take the shield to the back of the head and just keep walking. Hardly any Sylvanas ever picked that up, so I was not expecting it. I didn't think she had that. Bad on me for not reading talents. Now we're talking about talents. But Vala has really no choice, or no chance against me, even with me. So I just kind of pursue. As long as they're with me, they're not doing anything important. I get the 4-person heal, and I just want to walk away. Can't really contest him in mines by myself. Jim Raynor was doing the right thing and getting those skulls while we were... Well, I was going to protect Kel'Thas. He was going to die without me. He died anyway. But everyone else kind of came in and it kind of looped everyone together. Murky going top now just to push damage on that so our golem can have a better chance of pushing. And I tell the team to push with our golem. I think that's the right choice. We don't have as many skulls, but our team fight presence is high. Unfortunately, that Void Prison is nasty. I was able to cancel everything in the world and Valkyrian was instead. So, good on me. Cancel Lili's ultimate immediately. That means 2 ultimates were just mitigate for the enemy team. No heroics for them. Lili's ultimate will be back up fairly quickly because of that Kung Fu hustle. But with Vala dead, we can just kind of walk in here and I pull the Orc back into the slam the golem and takes him down. Now we're moving up on the team. Things look real good. Not much can go wrong here. 2 levels ahead, they don't have their level 20s, and the Octo Grab does lock down Lily super dead. With Zeratul dead, it's over. There's 100%. There's nothing they can do. Plus, even if they did manage to kill me, I would just get the shield. Because Justice never dies. So honest. Not OP enough, apparently. And then I just stand there. Because the wind was obnoxious. Good job, Johanna. Good job. Victory! Good job, team. That was a team victory. And it really showed people made the right decisions when they needed to. We were able to cover up our bad decisions well. 12th placement game, pretty good. A lot of damage taken, a lot of damage dealt. Pretty good game. Till next time.